Yeah, yo, how the fuck are you, ugly truck driver, one more time? Well, I've been catching a lot of flack lately. If anybody goes and looks on my Google page about who I am on YouTube, I talk about politics, sex, religion, government, all kinds of stuff. I've had people on different social sites, including Facebook and a couple others, they get all upset with stuff I post because I'm on the conservative side of life. I am not perfect. I do not walk on water, but I've been on this earth 68 years. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and the totally screwed up. And it seems here lately, life is getting more screwed up. We have the libtards, the socialists, the communists, the bleeding hearts, the 47 percenters, the freebie lunch types, all out there running their agenda. But if somebody like me puts up an opposing view, they get all radical. It's probably why I've been thrown off of YouTube 3 times now. This is my 3rd account or 4th, I don't remember. But I've lost about 1,500 videos in the last 5 years thanks to YouTube and the little weeny whiny dirt bags. I make no apology about it. If I get thrown off again, guess what? I'll come back again. But to all you little libtard socialist weeny whiny types, I don't say I have it right all the time, but I know what I'm talking about. My life experiences in 68 years has taught me what I find acceptable and not acceptable. And I talk about it. Now, if that gets your panties in a bunch, you know what? That's your problem, not mine. I'm old school and I like it that way. Do I do it right all the time? Oh, God, no. I hold my hand high in the air, let me say, so I can say it, my right hand, which the other should be on a Bible, and say, nah, I'm not perfect. But, it's like some people say, I don't know what art is or the definition of good art, but I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And these are things that I talk about. And I put them up on different blog sites. Sometimes, like on Facebook, I'll find articles, I'll find videos, things that interest me, and I'll post them, maybe with a little commentary here and there. And people get their jaws all jacked up tight, they can't talk straight, they get all ticked off at me. And you know what? Whatever I'm saying or whatever I'm showing or whatever I'm thinking about or whatever I'm talking about must put a burr under their saddle because it really gets to them. And then they want to get all ignorant on me. Well, trust me, 43 years as a truck driver, 10 million miles, I know ignorant. I'm very well versed at it. I've had to be it quite a few times. And I promise you, there's been more than one employer in my life, or dispatcher, or loading dock supervisor, or somebody like that, has given me a load of crap. And I've sat there and thrown the keys in their face and say, if you can do it better than I can, son of a bitch, get in that truck and go do it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, because you ain't got a clue. And trust me, there's a few of my trucking buddies that know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll put up with just so much garbage before I come out. And when I get pushed in the corner and I come out, I'm all teeth and nails, and I'm going to rip you a new butt the best way I know how. But like I say, I put this site up mainly for commentary. The biggest thing, okay, that I'm here for is My opinions. And of course, people say, well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. They all stink. That might be true, but under the First Amendment rights, unless somebody's totally destroyed, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, or anything else in the last 10 minutes, I've got a right to say what's on my mind, whether you like it or not, whether it's offensive or not. But if it makes you think, if it gets up under your butt, or if you appreciate it and say, yeah, kudos to the ugly trucker, he got that one right, then that's fine. But do me a favor, don't send me hate mail or threats or things. I mean, threats is one thing I don't take too well, because my attitude is, you talk good crap over the internet, son of a bitch. Why don't we meet up in a parking lot somewhere and we'll discuss it or fight about it and make your pick? Won't be the first time, won't be the last. I've had my butt kicked, and I've kicked a few butts in my time. But to all those haters, the snarky types, the people that hide in the background, I've got one website I put stuff up on, and the people that don't like the commentary or find it offensive, they file complaints with the website managers that whatever I've said is inappropriate or something like that, because they ain't got the guts to come out and confront me. And usually, in my experience, depending on what it is, it's what I call the liberal, socialist, communist types, because they don't like my views about politics, about sex, about religion, about our government, especially here lately. And I'm probably on a no-fly watch list somewhere, or the NSA is watching after everything I post in email and video and whatever else. And at the age of 68, I really don't give a flying fuck, because I'm still going to say it. And unless you kill me, put me in jail, lock me up, try and do one of your NDAA bullshit things, I'm still going to come out here every day and say what's on my mind, and what I believe and what I don't believe, what I like and what I don't like. And if you're the kind of person I am, do me a favor. Pass this video along to your friends. You see, in numbers is strength. Silence is permission for the other side to sit there and run willy-nilly over your civil rights, your freedoms, and everything else you believe in life. But see, there's the kind that want everybody to march lockstep. We do things this way, and, we have this, what do I want to call it? I can't think of it right now. Ethics, or lack thereof. What I call situational ethics. That's the word I was looking for. Situational ethics. Most liberals are full of situational ethics. And it's like, do as I say, not as I do. It's like these Hollywood types. I'm anti-gun. But they got 6 bodyguards around them with guns on them. Michael Bloomberg, the anti-gun Nazi, has a body patrol around him with guns 24/7, 365. But he wants to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to take guns away from good, law-abiding citizens. Things like this. But, if you're one of those types that can't handle the heat, can't handle facts, and usually when I post something regarding an issue, I will go research it first, come up with at least 2 or 3 other sources to back what I say, whether it's good, bad, or not. Ugly. But do yourself a favor. Don't get your panties in a bunch because I come out and say something that doesn't sit quite right with you. I'm expressing an opinion. I'm expressing a belief. I'm expressing something that I either believe in or don't believe in. And if that makes your jaws tight, guess what? That's your problem, not mine. But see, in the long run, every one of us is going to die sooner or later. None of us is going to get out of this world alive. And to the atheists, the non-believers, and all that, they don't care about God. They don't care about morality or things like that. But that's okay too. They're entitled to their opinion. I just happen to disagree with it. My side, whether I'm right or wrong, and trust me, I consider myself a lousy Christian. Everybody's going to have a judgment day in front of God. Every stinking last one of us. Now you can say you're wrong. You don't believe this. There's no such thing as God. When we die, we're in the dirt. That's it. We're done. And what happens if you are wrong? Oops. Just things to think about. So the next time you want to get your panties in a snit because of something I say or post or write, you know what? That's your problem, not mine. I don't think there's too many other people there on YouTube or on a lot of these social sites that's much older than I am, because many of us that get to this age, we've been kicked in the slats enough. We've been knocked down, beat up, abused, misused, played, everything else, that we're not sitting here and we're not going to listen to your BS, listen to your fa-la-la, kumbaya bullcrap. Everything's going to be fine. We all have to go with the flow, go with the group. The majority is always right. God, if the majority was always right back in 1776 to now, we'd still be under King George in England, wouldn't we? Just saying. So anyhow, like I say, don't get your panties in a snit because something I say or post or express doesn't quite run the way you want. Like I said before, I don't always get it right, but I promise you, I'm right more than I'm wrong. And if that upsets your little panties, spills your teacup or coffee cup, tough shit. Get over it. I got more coming. Bank on it.